Hey everyone, I'm back again doing another video. This video is on a book review on While My Pretty One Sleeps by Mary Higgins Clark. And I don't have the book with me right now, so I will just show a picture so everyone knows what the cover of the book looks like. So in the beginning of this book, it kind of starts off with this guy named Miles, and he's a police officer, and I think he caught this guy that was a criminal, and at his trial, the criminal, before he got hauled off to jail, he threatened Miles to watch out for his family, and that eventually they couldn't really prove if this guy actually did it, but at the same time this criminal was released from jail, Miles' wife ended up being murdered. And it was unknown who killed her, but of course Miles always believed that this criminal did it because he threatened him, basically, that he was going to hurt his family and himself if he didn't watch out. So after this, Miles became very protective of his daughter, Neve. Her name's Neve. So his daughter Neve, he's been very protective over her because he didn't want her to get murdered as well. So a little bit about Neve. She's the daughter of Miles. She owns a very successful fashion store, and I think she lives with her father, something like that. And so as the book goes on, this mob member calls this guy named Charlie. The mob member is named Charlie, and then he contacts this guy named Denny or something like that. And they were like ex-prison roommates or something like that. And Denny, I think he worked at a pizza place that was right across the street or something like that, very close to Neve's store. So this mob member, he wanted Denny to accidentally kill Neve. And the question basically of this book is this call really coming from this criminal that killed Neve's mother, or is it someone else? So that's kind of how the book goes along. And obviously with Mary Higgins Clark's books, you do find out at the end who really started all this and who killed Neve's mother and Miles' wife. And yeah, it's really a shocker at the end. Like I say this with all of Mary Higgins Clark's books, you just never expect that person killed someone or that person did this or that. Also, Neve, she kind of figures out the killer of all this because one of her best customers, and I think pretty much her friend because she goes there and shops all the time at her store, her name's Ethel Lampston, and she's sort of famous, like she writes books, or she's a fashion designer, something like that. I can't really remember what she did for a job. But she would always go to Neve's store, and Neve would always go to her house to basically dress her. And yeah, Ethel Lampston, she ends up dead. And so Neve is the one that is kind of investigating with the police and detectives, trying to figure out who murdered her and thinking like, oh, is this connected to my mother and all these other murders and stuff going around? And so yeah, Neve eventually figures out who kills Ethel and her mother and stuff like that, but that's at the end of the book, and I'm not going to say who it is. Okay, so I would say While My Pretty One Sleeps, I would say it was a pretty good book. I only say that because I couldn't really get into the book. I don't know. I guess in the beginning it was just kind of slow, and I just really wasn't that interested in it. But I mean, towards the end, everything started falling together, and it was like a really big climax, and it was just a really cool book. But yeah, I mean, I would recommend this book, but it definitely wasn't like my favorite book out of all the book reviews I've done. But it was still a good book, and I would recommend it if you would like these mystery type of books. And any Mary Higgins Clark books, they're kind of all, I don't want to say like they're similar. They are, but they aren't. Like, they're different stories, but they're pretty much on the same like storyline. And yeah, she's a really good author, and I love her books. this just happened not to be my favorite book out of her books I've read. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my book review on While My Pretty One Sleeps by Mary Higgins Clark. I just thank you for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for more videos that will be coming up very soon. So make sure to comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for that. Thank you guys. Bye.